Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a good morning, afternoon, or evening. Welcome to the Chasing After Christ site. I hope you are enjoying your visit so far. Today, I'm going to be talking about the different titles of Jesus that are mentioned in the Bible and how they are similar and different. So, we're going to start with Yahweh, which is the Hebrew word for Lord. So, Yahweh means I am. And Jesus uses this to equate himself with God the Father, because earlier in the Old Testament, God refers to himself as I am. And so by Jesus saying I am as well, he's connecting that God the Father and God the Son, which he is, they're both Yahweh, they're both I am. Like in this verse we see it says, "Before, very truly I tell you," Jesus answered, "before Abraham was born, I am." And so if we look deeper into the meaning, this word is a Hebrew word, so it has a special meaning to them. It's the sacred name of God for them, which means I am the bread of life. I am the good shepherd. I am the resurrection and the life. God is I am. And it's a special meaning towards the Jews. Now we're going to go talk about the Son of God. So Jesus, with the Son of God, he distincts that God the Father, that he is God's Son, but he has a different relationship with God the Father than the disciples do, because the disciples are worshiping what Jesus is God. And so he makes that very clear that his relationship with God is different than say Peter's relationship with God. So the other thing is it was a very easy phrase to comprehend. So everybody he talked to, whether it was poor people or just regular people or the Pharisees, they all knew what he was claiming, which was that he was the Son of God. And then Peter at one point acknowledges, hey, you're the Son of God. And Jesus is like, yes, that is exactly what I'm saying. Good for you for acknowledging that I am the Son of God, because that's what I am, and that's what I'm trying to communicate. So not only is he the Son of God, but he is the Son of Man as well. So we see the origin of Jesus's Son of Man, in Daniel's vision in Daniel, the book of Daniel in the Old Testament. In talking to the Pharisees and others around him, he is fulfilling the prophecy in Psalm 110 as one that says the Son of Man will come. And he takes that prophecy and applies it to himself to show them that he is the Son of Man. He is the only one. And then Jesus uses this title in three specific ways. One is with his earthly ministry, because you can see in the verse, but I want to know that the Son of Man has authority on earth to forgive sins. Again, referring to Jesus as the Son of Man as well as the Son of God, because he is 100% God and 100% man. Another way that he uses it is foretelling his passion. So if you look at the verse, it says, as they were coming down the mountain, Jesus instructed them, don't tell anyone what you have seen until the Son of Man has been raised from the dead. Talking about himself, he is the Son of Man. He will be raised from the dead. Which happens with the whole Easter story situation. So, and then lastly, he uses it to promise his return. In Luke 18:8, we see he says, I tell you, he will see that they get justice and quickly. However, when the Son of Man comes, will he find faith on earth? It's saying that when he comes back, will he see progress from where he left off when he ascended? So that's done, the Son of Man. The one last title that we're going to look at is Abba Father. So again, this is like we said earlier, Jesus' relationship with God the Father is different from the regular disciples' relationship with God the Father, because Jesus is the Son of God and the Son of Man, but also is God, which is kind of hard to wrap your head around. But his relationship with God the Father is distinct and separate from everybody else's. And he refers to God the Father as Abba. So, Abba Father, I'm pretty sure he says it when he cries out on the cross, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's when he says it. But he refers to the Father as Abba, because that's the word for showing. Hold on. He calls his Father Abba, giving us an example of a name that we need to start calling the Father. Like if he calls the Father Abba, we should call him Abba because he's our Father as well. And he was hated by his enemies because of the implication of this name. This name is implicating that God is a father and we are his children, and that Jesus is a child of God but is also God at the same time. And it solidifies that special relationship between Jesus and the Father, which aggravated his enemies because they didn't believe he was the Son of God. They did not want anything to do with him. They wanted him to be killed and go away and not appear again. That's partially because of this name, and then the other names like Son of God. So those are the 4 main titles that we are going to talk about today. I hope you have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening. And if you have any questions about this or anything else related to apologetics or the Bible itself, feel free to contact us through that part of our website. Have a great rest of your